Katrina Pierson joins us now to weigh in on Trump's claims about a bias in the media. First of all, Katrina, thank you for being here. It's kind of ironic, isn't it, that the person who is questioning Trump, George Stephanopoulos, was Bill Clinton's closest aide, is a contributor to the Clinton Foundation, and he's questioning whether there's bias in the media.
It is quite astounding, but this is kind of what we've expected from the media today, and I think we're past bias here with the media. We are now looking at double standards in the media with what Mr. Trump is speaking about, with as far as the coverage of him attending a couple of hours to praise his children for doing a great job.
And on a day when he had 8 other appearances,
yes,
as he mentioned.
and rallies and speeches.
By the way, there was a message. There was kind of a political message in the hotel opening itself because it was ahead of schedule and under budget. What government project can say as much?
Oh, absolutely. And that's been a part of Mr. Trump's campaign, is he knows how to fix things. He knows how to get things done, unlike government. And we've seen that happen on a number of occasions. Even here in New York, he's been able to do things the government couldn't get done ahead of schedule and under budget. And it's just, this is what he's fighting. This is the battle that Mr. Trump has been fighting from the beginning. The mainstream media has been piling on with a number of attacks, completely frivolous attacks, when we have very serious issues in this country. Mr. Trump is still out there making his case to the American public.
And the good thing is he's not necessarily talking about himself. He's not taking the bait. Unfortunately, a lot of people thought that he, instead of talking about the problems of the country, he was so often Hillary said, you did this, and he would try to defend himself rather than shift or anything. Today he is all over Ohio. He's giving several speeches in Ohio. How does it look? Because that really is a key state in this election. It
is a key state. You know, the women's tours in Florida, they just left Ohio. There's a lot of excitement for somebody like a Mr. Trump. When have you ever heard a presidential candidate go out to all of the crowd and say, I love you? He loves his country. He loves the people of this country. He knows what it takes to get things done, because a lot of it is just common sense, and that resonates with the average person.
But specifically on these states, these critical states, there's Ohio, there's Pennsylvania. Now, Pennsylvania at one time was a toss-up. It looks now, I think the latest clear average poll has Hillary ahead by 5 percentage points. That's going to be tough to beat.
Well, it's all going to be tough. I mean, everyone knew this was going to be a tight race going in, but I also think momentum is on Mr. Trump's side. We are closing the gaps in all of these states, and even nationally for that matter. There is an undercurrent of voters who are going to be going out there and supporting Mr. Trump. There were additional 4 million voters in the primary that came out for Mr. Trump. We're going to see the exact same thing in November.
Katrina Pierson, good to see you. Thank you very much for being here.